Where are we? Oh, there.
Chris, the last game when you went to Ant on Luka, Jaden on Kyrie, with Ant, like, what do you hope that he does well to at least make it a little bit hard on Luka?
Yeah, he does a better job of getting through all those illegal screens they set for Luka. Jaden was getting cracked a lot, and Jaden's traditionally been really good on Luka with his length. But he's been cracked by a bunch of screens out there. So,
what makes Ant best at the legal screen and navigating those?
Yeah, I think he just gets into the ball. He gets into the ball, gets down, he gets over. A little bit more physical. When the screener hits, he hits back a little bit better. So,
what makes the screens illegal?
Yeah, they move at the last moment. They move in. They really give you a great shoulder crack at the last moment, and they're hard. They're hard to get through. So,
Chris, Nas has shot really well in this series, but it hasn't had a good defensive series thus far. Is it they're using his aggression against him, or is it just matchup difficulties? What is it?
Some of it's some of the things we've done to put some of these guys in rotation, and when you're doing that, matchups and closeouts and ball contain then become key, and sometimes if he gets on a Kyrie on a rotation, it's just tough. I haven't been displeased with his efforts or anything like defensively. He's doing everything we ask him to do. So,
have you been able to get your message across to referees from where you've been on the bench, and now that you're gaining mobility?
Yeah.
Can you get after him a little bit more?
Well, they heard me the other day. They got technical, so they definitely heard me. So, yeah, I just didn't feel like we were getting enough respect. Mike has done a great job, and they're very conversational with them. But sometimes you got to let them know you're there. So, and I just didn't feel that we'd all series been getting enough respect. So, I wanted to make sure that we were heard.
Chris, I don't feel like you were as vocal the first couple rounds as far as officiating.
Not at all.
Yeah. So, needless to say, you're more displeased with this round. Have you sent in more clips and in terms of trying to get the message across behind the scenes?
Yeah, we send in the stuff that is pretty typical. But it never seems to really go anywhere. So, we don't. It's kind of a waste of time at times for us. We got other things we need to focus on. But part of the reason I'm more vocal now is because when you're, I'm not able to be up front, and so they got to be, got to be able to be heard from where I am. So.
Any other questions?
Yeah, Chris, not knowing how much Jared Lively will play, how many minutes, and then Maxi Kleber not knowing how many minutes will he play today. How do you prepare the team for that?
The Lively situation, he's plays very, very similar to Gafford. So when he's in there, you kind of employ a lot of the same logic and defensive, adjustments or approach. Kleber gives him a spread look, and so if he's available to play or if he's playing out there, then it becomes another added dimension that you have to prepare for. So we prepared for it all, as we always do.
Any other questions? Thanks, Coach.
Thanks.
Chris, the LSU moving screen against Iowa, the cost of the game would not have been